Boom shakalaka! What's up, guys? Bitcoin tanked exactly as predicted when it broke out of this wedge right here. Today's video, we are going to talk about where Bitcoin price is going and how Bitcoin price is going to bounce back exactly when. Stay tuned. What's up, guys? Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're talking about how Bitcoin took a giant dump the other day. As predicted, once it broke out of this dotted wedge right here, broke out right here, and ever since then the price has just been tanking. Now it broke through the 4-hour MA50, the 4-hour MA100, also broke through the 61.8 fib, broke through the 4-hour MA200, broke through the 50 fib, and actually if we zoom out, it is headed for where the 4-hour MA300 coalesces with the 38.2 fib at $28,000. But that's not all, guys, because actually if we zoom out these fib lines and we take this down instead to $10,000, if we look here, guess what? It looks just about like the bottom of this bullish megaphone is lining up with the 50 fib right there at $26,000. So those are some potential levels you might look out for Bitcoin going down. Now, guys, is this an actual surprise? I mean, because the market has tanked 16.5% in the last day. We no longer have a $1 trillion market cap. It's an $846 billion market cap. Not only that, but guys, I think Altcoin Daily puts it very well. Pullbacks are part of any healthy Bitcoin market. Look at this. The last bull run, we had 38% drop, 38% drop, 33% drop, 38% drop, 36% drop, 29% drop. We're just having the first drop. And this is normal. And this is particularly normal because it's January. Now, I've been showing this chart a lot for the average monthly returns of Bitcoin. But I was wrong about this chart because this chart actually has January as 10% gains. So I went and I took a look at the data for that chart. And if we take a look at the data here, the past 4 years, 2015 to 2018, Bitcoin has been negative in January. We always blame it on the Chinese New Year. Pretty much knew it was coming. It was almost guaranteed. It was only before 2015 that all of the Januaries were positive. So I said, hey, this data set here, not very reliable. Let's just take a look at this data set right here. And when we do that, we get this graph here, which gives us a little bit better idea what we can expect in January and the likes. January is actually the largest negative month, negative 17% on average. And if we take a look, guess what? Down 16.5%. Go figure. Now, February is positive, but March again, big negative month. The beginning of the year always see negatives. But then April, May, we start to see it come back. And June, July, and then really the end of the year, we start to see a really big comeback. Now, I wouldn't just give you that, guys, because actually what I've done that's 100 times better is I've taken a look at some price prediction scenarios to actually chart out what Bitcoin is very likely to do over the next year, because right now a lot of people are hurting. People may have bought in at 42,000, or they might have bought in at 30,000, or they might have bought in at 36,000. But either way, it's below where they bought in. It sucks to be in that area. But have faith, guys, because it won't be that way forever. The fundamentals of Bitcoin have not changed. It is still the hardest money on the face of the planet. And as a matter of fact, institutions are loving this because guess what? They can buy it cheaper than they could buy it before. The number of hodlers of Bitcoin, the number of addresses with greater than 1,000 of Bitcoin is higher than ever. So let's actually take a look at this price prediction for Bitcoin to see where it could go. Now, as I said before, January is usually a negative month. So for the first three scenarios, I started with the December high, 28,721. Remember that? We're still not below where we were in December, a month ago, but everybody's hurting. And then for the last two scenarios, I started with the all-time high, 41,999, essentially $42,000. So I told you that I took a look at the average prices over the past 4 years because that's more reliable than the time before that. And over the average prices of the past 4 years, if we plot that out, we get this blue line right here. All right, this is the blue line above my head. We'll move it here so you can see it. And guess what? In most of these scenarios, we actually don't see Bitcoin surpassing the previous all-time highs, $42,000, until around April or May. We really don't see that. It kind of just stumbles along in January, February, March. So we might not be seeing that great stuff. But when we take a look at it, this blue line does, by December, make it to 66 grand. But that's the smallest of what's going on there. Because then, once this dictionary gets out of my way, then we take a look at this red line here. Now the red line, this is the 2 times the average, because we got to remember, Bitcoin is somewhat parabolic. I'm going to guess that Bitcoin is going to do better than average this year. And when that happens, we take a look at this red line here. That's the line in the middle. And when we take a look at this line in the middle, guess what? It's just going to be cruising along for quite a while. I mean, March, we're not going to see that much great stuff coming from it. But then, by April, by May, by July, 66, August, 74, September, 72, October, 108, November, 132, and December, $187,000. But guys, that's not all. Because again, we have the 3 times average, which kind of is ridiculous because that has a $500,000 Bitcoin by December. Now that may happen, that may not happen. The reason it may happen is because if we take a look here by September, October, when this bull run's supposed to end, this is right around the Willy Woo prediction price, $126,000 to $218,000. So it's very possible it could go up there and then drop off after October. Now, that's taking a look at the highs of December. But what about if we actually go up to the all-time highs and do this? We get the green line here and the orange line here. And if we take a look, the green line goes up to 97, the orange line goes up to 276. What I want to stress here, guys, is this is just taking Bitcoin where it is now and applying the average of the last 4 years. If Bitcoin does this year on average, we're going to have a $66,000 Bitcoin by December. You hold it for a year, you could double your money from today on average, if this is just an average year. But you have to remember, this isn't an average year. This is a bull run year. So potentially, we could have prices heading up to $500,000 per Bitcoin. So guys, I just made this video for you guys just to remind you that pullbacks are part of a healthy bull market. They happen all the time. It's part of just being in a market. You just ride it out. If you want to trade it, go ahead and trade it. That's not what I'd do. I would just hold it. Because who knows? Bitcoin makes fast moves. It may move down fast. I have a feeling that at the very lowest, it would find support right around here, 25, 26 grand. If it breaks through there, that would be unlikely. There's so much institutional interest right now, and they all bought it way up here. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Also, down in the pinned comment, you could check out our Discord group. Also, get some sweet shirts like this. And check out some NFTs. So, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.